This task we'll be performing will be on insert. First thing we'll do is we'll inspect our pipes and the steel pipe that we'll be cutting off and then inserting into. We'll perform our work out in the street or in the sidewalk, wherever we're cutting the steel out that we're going to be inserting. Once we have it cut out, we'll get our reamer. We'll go into the end of the steel pipe, and this removes any metal burrs. So once we're done reaming the pipe, we make sure there's no metal burrs. We're going to put our yellow bird in. That protects the pipe at the end of the steel. We're going to put it in. We're going to get tape. And we're going to tape that onto the pipe to hold it in place. Once that's done, we're going to get our pipe that we already inspected, and we're going to cut an angle on it. It makes it easier for the pipe to slide through the old pipe. This pipe becomes our carrier pipe. Once we cut that pipe at an angle, we're going to get our tape, and we're going to tape up the end of this pipe to make sure no rust or anything that's in the old pipe gets into the new pipe. So we'll tape the end of this pipe up. And then we'll insert our pipe into the carrier pipe until it reaches wherever it's going, inside the house or up to the end of the yard. Once it's inserted, we'll always pull extra pipe out of the end and inspect it to make sure it didn't get gouged up. We'll do our connection onto the main, test, tap, and everything. Now, we got to connect our wire, which if this was inside the house, we got to connect it with a clamp onto the steel. We'll clean our pipe down to shiny metal with our rasp, file, brush. And we'll use a company-approved clamp for whatever company we're working for. Once we have it down to shiny metal, we'll put our clamp over the cleaned part. We'll get our tracer wire and strip the end of it. The wire will go in here under the nut. We'll tighten this nut down. Onto the wire, making sure we have a good connection for continuity. Then we'll tighten the clamp down on the sides, hold it into place. Take the end of our wire and connect it to the new gas main. Once that's done, we'll clip onto the wire and just make sure we have continuity from the main all the way up to the house. Make sure the connection on the steel has good continuity. After we have this all connected and everything, now we have to protect it, so we'll use a company-approved tape. For whatever company, go by their standards. And we will wrap this all. Once that is finished, we have to put a protective sleeve on it at the shear point. The shear point is where the plastic comes out of the steel. This will go over it, and that keeps the pipe from shearing off, gives it extra protection.